Hello horticulture students. Today I want to show you a experiment with jade propagation that I want to start, and then we'll check in on how it's doing a few weeks from now. Alright, if we look at this jade plant over here on the left, it has gotten pretty tall. And what I would like to do to it is try out a few of our methods we've learned about. So the first thing I would like to do is to prune it so that it splits into like this classic jade here. Classic jade, like this other jade over here. And so our instructions we've read for pruning to do that is to prune above the node. So I'm going to make a cut right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bury the stem with some of the leaves intact of this part here. So I think I'll remove some of the bottom leaves, put them on their own growing medium so they could do our leaf version of propagation. And then I want to see if this buried stem will develop roots as well. So that is our experiment. We're going to see if this bottom part, what's going to happen to it after I make this cut. We're going to see if this part with stem will propagate and develop roots, and we'll do another experiment pretty much getting us ready for next fall, in which I'll take about 4 of these leaves and see if those will turn into jade plants as well. Okay, so it's a little sad, but I cut the original jade here, and we will see what happens now from this cutting I made above the node. I'm going to bury this stem cutting with some leaves on it to see if it develops roots. And we have another round of our experiment here where we will see if we can get jade plants to grow from the leaf cuttings. Alright, so here is our 5-week check-in from the start of our experiment with a few different things going on. Our first plant here, we have, this was the top of the jade plant. We cut the stem, we buried it, and it's very clear that new roots have formed, anchoring it into this container. We also cut off the top of this plant with the hope that it would branch off into different directions. So we cut above one of the nodes, and you could see now 5 weeks later that buds are activating and we got new growth going in 2 directions. One's a little more pronounced than the other, but growth has appeared here. And then the final part of our experiment was just taking a few jade leaves, putting them on the growing medium, and if you look closely, every single one, so from the leaf petiole has formed roots, and this one you could see root growth and shoot growth. And so we'll wait another 10 weeks or so and we'll come back and we should see some more pronounced plants here.